Hey guys, it's Brittany, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I used the hot glue gun method to construct this blonde wig that I made about a week and a half ago. A lot of you guys wanted to see how I did that. Now I do have a very specific, more detailed hot glue gun method video, but I'm going to show you guys how I did it this time. So instead of putting a plastic bag on top of my canvas head, I saw people using packing tape instead, and this worked out a lot better than using a plastic bag, because when you take your wig off of the mannequin head after you've constructed your wig, it's a lot easier to take the wig off the mannequin head if it's already with the tape on there instead of the plastic bag. The plastic bag leaves like a lot of excess of the plastic inside of the cap, and it's hard to take off sometimes. So definitely use the pack and tape method instead. So I'm going to use this make your own wig dome cap that I got from the beauty supply store, and I'm just going to put that on the canvas head, and I'm going to use T-pins to secure it. And I'm going to have a link in the description box to where you can buy a canvas head and a stand for your canvas head. All right, so the first thing I did was I secured my closure at the front of the dome cap, and I secured it with the T-pins like all around it. And then I took my weaving thread and a large curved needle, and I sewed it onto the cap. Now, when you're sewing it onto the cap, try not to sew like the packing tape underneath, because once you pull it off of the canvas head, it'll be stuck. But make sure as you are sewing your closure on, you have your hair out of the way, kind of pinned up, so it won't get in your way of sewing. All right, so as you can see, I have sewed the closure onto my cap, and now I'm going to be taking my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to be taking each track and putting it onto my cap. I do it kind of in a U formation. I go like all the way around, leave about maybe half an inch of space in between. It kind of depends on how much hair that you have. I think I only had 3 bundles with this particular hair, so I did have to leave more space in between each track. So that's basically all I'm doing, is just going around the canvas head. Once it meets the closure, that's when I cut the wefts, and then I start a new row with the hair. So you're just kind of going in a big U shape all the way around. So this is what it looks like after I have glued on about 2 bundles of hair onto the dome cap. And I'm going to be showing you guys how I finish it off using some footage from a past video, because I didn't show like how I finished this wig off. Well, with this one, I was using like the T-pins to secure the tracks every time I glued something, just to get the positioning right, but you don't have to do that. So what I did was I continued with the U shape, and once I got the length of the amount of hair that I wanted, I would just glue it down in that U formation. So for the most part, up until you get to the very top of the wig, you're just going to be gluing it in like a U shape with the hot glue gun. And that's what I'm going to be doing here, and just pressing that on to the cap. All right, so once you get that little U shape that's left at the top of your wig, instead of putting your tracks in a U formation, you're just going to cut it to fit that U shape, and you're going to glue them down straight across instead of in a curve. So you're going to put just a line of glue and make sure the hair is cut to fit that little U shape, but you're just going to be going straight across. Okay, so that's all you have to do. Just go straight across until you meet the closure. So now I'm going back to my blonde wig, and what I did was I turned the cap inside out. So now I'm going to be gluing a track on the inside of the cap, just so if the wind was to blow or something like that, you wouldn't be able to see like where my wig began. So that's all I did, was just glue one track around the perimeter of the inside of the wig, and I was done. So this is the only method that I have ever used. I've never sewn a wig together. I just feel like the hot glue gun method is just the most convenient and easiest to use. The only thing you have to worry about is when you wash your wig, some of the tracks will start to lift. But if you want something convenient, then this is the way to go. The only thing you would have to do is let your hair dry, and then if you did get any lifting, just glue them back down. And this is how the hair turned out, and I think it turned out great. And if you want to see how I got this particular color, I do have a video on that, so check that out. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and turn on your notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Oh, and if you guys wanted something a little bit more detailed, again, I do have another hot glue gun method video, and I'll link that in the description box and on the info card. So I'll talk to you guys later. See you guys.